Hello there, thank you so much for joining me on this series. This is the best program you will ever buy in your life by far. I hope this is the most valuable information you will ever get in your life over the next few hours. All these different things I share with you about stock market investing, how to do it successfully. This first part, we're going to talk more about my credentials, some of my background personally. The second part, we're going to get into brokerages. What brokerage should you go with? How to buy and actually sell stocks if you've never done that. We're going to talk about what reports you need to look at. We're going to talk about 10Ks, 10Qs, all these different things and understand the importance of them all. The third part, we're going to talk about why am I a modern long-term investor and not, say a short-term investor? Why am I not a day trader? I'm going to give you a full explanation on why I invest the way I invest my money. The fourth part, we're going to talk about confidence in yourself, belief in yourself. How do you build that up? We're going to talk about the other market participants out there. So you are fully aware of what everybody's trying to pull at. You have got to understand all that. So the first few video series are going to be more about the mentality and building up your mentality rather than looking at metrics and those kinds of things. The fifth part, we're going to talk about branding. We're going to talk about, consumer branding. What is a strong brand? How do you decipher what company has a strong brand? Brand is so influential when I look at investments. Why is it so influential? We will talk about all that, how to decide if this brand is great and this brand really isn't so great. The sixth part, we're going to talk about balance sheets. Balance sheets, one of the most important things when looking at an investment, when judging an investment for the long term. We're going to talk about all the things I look for in a balance sheet, everything you should be looking at, everything you should be calculating in a balance sheet. I'm going to teach you all that today. It's almost like an accounting course also in this video. Next part 7 will be about income statements. We're going to talk about what I look for in an income statement, what I'm judging. There's a lot of stuff that really doesn't matter in an income statement when I'm looking for it as an investment, but there's a lot of things that are very important in an income statement. We're going to talk about all that. We're going to talk about on part 8, executive management, how to decide whether an executive team is a good executive team or not a good executive team. An executive management team, they're the ones that run the company. And they really are the ones that decide whether that stock goes up or down over the long term because their decision making is what's going to influence that stock over the long term. So we will get into all that. Part 9, we will talk about PE ratios. We're going to get into all PE ratios, what kind of PE ratios I'm looking for, trailing PEs, forward PEs, the exact numbers I'm kind of looking for with that. How do you even calculate a PE ratio? Why is the PE ratio so vital? We will discuss all that, all those different metrics. Part 10, we're going to talk about my perfect stock. What would a perfect stock for Jeremy be? Like, what would that stock have? What kind of balance sheet? What kind of income statement? What kind of PE ratio? What kind of executive team? What kind of market trends? All those kinds of things, guys. We will discuss that. On part 11, I'll kind of just wrap it up. A thank you and give you guys my email address so you can actually contact me if there's anything in this program you do not fully understand. I hope I explain everything perfect to you guys and you understand everything. If there's one thing I'm very good at in life other than stock market investing and business building, it is being able to teach people and being able for a person to understand nothing about a subject and within a few minutes of me talking to them about it, they understand it way better than most people, guys. So I hope that's going to help, but I also will have an email address. So if there's any questions you have whatsoever after this program, as far as what I look for in a stock, feel free to email me. That's absolutely up to you guys. If there's something you have a question about in here. So first off, this first part, I just want to kind of talk about my credentials. First off, I'm someone who's gotten 30 to 40% gains many of the years I've started investing. So when I started investing, I started looking in the stock market in 2008. I started really investing my own money in 2009. The time when it was scary. It was the Great Recession, guys. I mean, no one wanted to be in the stock market. It was a scary place. Everybody said, don't mess with that stock market. It's a bad place. And boy, were they wrong. Since I got in the markets, guys, the stock market has tripled. Unfortunately, in those early days, I had hardly any money because I was starting from nothing. So like my first investments were like $300, $500. I had very little amounts of money back then, guys. And I started building up. And by the time I was age 25, I had over $200,000 in my brokerage account, guys. Over $200,000 before I was age 25. And when you start from nothing at age 19 and you build up that fast through stock market investing, like that's a big thing, guys. That's a big thing. I've been successful as far as a business builder. So I was also successful in the corporate world, got promoted, moved from Arizona out to Charlotte, North Carolina to help a company named Quick Trip build up their company. So I got to see firsthand how a company is built, in a new division and all those kinds of things. Moved out to Las Vegas to build my own businesses. I built a successful real estate marketing business, which is business to business. Then I built a successful business to consumer business, selling consumer products to people. And then I also started on social media. I grew insane on social media. I mean, now we have tens and tens of thousands of people that follow me on YouTube. We'll reach about 100,000 subscribers probably within 2 to 3 months from me recording this video. And if you're watching this months in advance, we probably already are over 100,000. As far as Snapchat, tens of thousands of people follow me on Snapchat. So I've been successful in social media. I've been successful as far as building a B2B business, been successful building a B2C business. So I understand business building and what makes a good business more than most people out there. I would say that I've gotten better returns than most mutual fund managers and hedge fund managers pretty much year in and year out. So I understand all this stuff, guys. So those are my credentials. That's the background for me. That's why, it's worth paying for this course and it's worth learning for me because I've been through all this. I've done so much already in my life. So I hope that this first segment kind of helps you guys understand what the course is about and understand what we're going to be up to in this. I hope this is going to be the best course you'll ever buy in your life, and by far. I think this is the type of thing that's going to greatly affect you for literally decades to come and completely change your life for the better, I hope, guys. So that's what we're talking about, and you know what? Let's go ahead and get into this.